Create a report to list the cars sold. This is the B part, right? This is the B part of this. This has been done of tax 1B. Create a report to list the cars sold for each trader. Name the report week 21 summary. The report must be like this. So I'm going to save this and close. And I'm going to create a query. Now, for us to do this, now look at this. Now, this simply means that this is a report. For you to produce the report, what the first you need to do? You have to create a query. So let's create a query. So this is create query design, right? And then we put the tables. So I have traders there. So this is the trader. This right here is the trader. To move the trader here. What else? I have year, make. So that's car. Year first. Make. Model. Sold for. Let me see. That's sales. Sold for. Fees. Okay. So we have this. So I'm going to run it. So this is what we have. Save my query. So this is going to what? Week. Let me just copy this. Week 21 summary. Type it exactly the way it is. And I'll save my work. So this is 155. Look at it. You will see that this is what you have. Now let's look at the question again. They said, well, name the report. Now they said, create a report to list the cars sold for. Each trader sold for. And if you look at this, this is for what? For those that have been sold and those that have not been what? Sold. So I'll come here to design view. Under sold for greater than what? 0. And then I'll run it. So all these are the ones that have been what? Sold for. Okay, these are the ones that have been sold for. So I'm going to save it and close. Now it's time to create the what? Report. Create report wizard. Move it here to right. Move everything here. Next. How do you want to view it? Right, like this. And do you want to add any grouping level? Yes. I want to add a grouping level which is by trader. So I'm grouping it by trader. Why? Because this is what we have here. Right? We're grouping it by what? By look at it. This is being grouped by what? By trader. Okay. Now, next, if you look at this, you see that this is what? The year is in ascending order. The year is in ascending order. So we can come here to say sort by year. Okay, by year, ascending order. Look at the year there. It's in ascending order. Can you see that? The year is in ascending order. All right, so these are things you need to take note of. Next, this is going to be portrait, because look at the way it is. Look at the way it is. Let me do it here, so that's how you know if it's look at the way it is. So this portrait, and the fields are not much. So portrait. So this is going to be, what's the title for our report? Tower auctions. Tower auctions. So this is how it's going to be. So you can see Puzillo, can see we're having exact values here. Okay, so I'm going to switch to my layout view, and I'll begin with our options. Bold, is it bold? And it's Times New Roman, Times New Roman. And this is blue, and the color here, we'll do that in our design view. So the color, the back color here is going to be orange. Yes, no, not orange. This is like a light. Yeah, I think that color. Yeah. All right. So the next one I'm going to do here is to add this. So this one is dash. Was it car sales? Car sales weekly report. Car sales weekly report. Report. Um, Move it up a bit. Okay. What color is this? This is just black. Format just black. Okay. Let me check the layout view first. Yeah, I'm going to adjust them. So you can do it here if you want. So I can move it here a bit. Move it here a bit, and then adjust this. Then move it. Mm-hmm. Come here to the year, adjust it, move it. Do that for the year as well. Move it. I'm using my arrow key, please. Okay. And I'm also adjusting this. Okay. So that's done. All right. Now notice something here. This was bolded. So let's do it. This was bolded. Sold for. I have noticed layout. Can see this? There's an overlap. See? That's what we checked. So it's always good to check. So I can adjust it here. You can also do it faster in design view though. So it doesn't. And then you can always check through to ensure nothing is cut off. To ensure that nothing is being cut off. Very important. To go through that nothing is being cut off. Right? Check through. Alright. Alright, so I will switch to my design view. And then select all of them here. Then make it bold. Black, bold. The trader as well needs to be bolded. Bold. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this down because this has to be in the same place as the way it is. So I'll come here, select all of them, move it to the trader header, not the page header. It needs to be in the trader header. So I would drag it down like this. Okay. So let's save our work and check it out in the layout view. So this is how the work is supposed to be like. but now there's a space, so you have to give a space for it. So come here to design view, and then come here to increase to separate it, bring it down a bit. Okay, so come here to layout view, and this is fine. A lot, and you're like, okay, do you have a private tuition? Don't you have? Do you have? And yes, Ajiro Tech do have a private tuition. So by my right, you can see that we have for the EdExcel and Cambridge IGCSE, and yes, we do have for all subjects. Okay, all subjects. Okay, the popular ones that's always been in demand is mathematics, English language as a second language. Okay, we have physics, we have biology, we have chemistry, and we have you know the flagship, which is ICT, just here and there. We also have business studies. So if you're interested for a private tuition, I think all you have to do is send an email to the sales team at ajirotech@gmail.com, and they would reply to you, talk about your time zone, talk about, and the fee is really quite affordable. Really, it's really quite affordable. It's when you look at it across other tutoring service, I think this is the one that's quite affordable, and you get the very best of service. We also have for the E levels as well, and also for the EdExcel. So we have for the Cambridge E levels and EdExcel E levels. Okay, and we have also across the subject mathematics, which is usually the hot cake when it comes to E level, mathematics and chemistry, and then biology. These are usually one of the ones we have in demand always, all the time. Even physics, for E level. So all you have to do, if you're watching this right now and you are interested for a private tuition, then you can do yourself a solid, okay, and send an email to the sales team at ajiro@gmail.com, and they will reply to you. So now if you see the way it is, look at the way this is right here. Look at the way it is. You see that the model, the sold for and field is, they are center aligned. So design view, so the sold for and field, they are center aligned. Yeah. The year, yeah. So I think that's that. And the year, the one is not even aligned. The one is not even aligned. So we have to do that well. Yeah. Okay, so now what are we doing now? Now we need to add a line. So to add this line so we can carry out a calculation, this is what we'll do here. So design, we need to add a line. So right here, we're going to, so let's do this. Let's do the total for this. So come here, layout view, right here, under the report layer design, total here, sum, right? Come here, sum. Now if you look at it, that's the sum for it, right? You want to know the sum for everything. So come here to design view. Now this is the trader, this creates the trader footer. So now right here, I'm going to bring this down. Watch me. Bring it down. Select this as well. Bring it down here. I think I'll still bring this down. Bring it down a bit. And then come here to add a line. So under report design, you see a line here. So you hold your shift to draw a straight line. Hold your shift to draw a straight line. Hold your shift. You hold your shift here to draw a straight line. Good. No, let me get another line. Then hold your shift to draw a straight line. Good. So here, format, shape outline, I can increase the line thickness to this. I think it's black already. And then this one, I can do the same thing here, the shape outline, black, and then increase the line thickness to, I think I did 2 points here. I'm just trying to, is it 2 point I did here? Yeah, 2 points. So I have this. So I can, let me just bring this down a bit so I can just get what I'm doing here. So look at this. So I'm still going to increase this a bit. I'll hold my shift to increase this here. Let me see, where did that one stop? That one stopped in model, after model, preferably after model. So that's fine. So I'll click here, hold my shift. Nope, undo your work. It- that's why you have to hold your shift. It's not going to give you a straight line. Undo, draw it. Um, okay. Um, so I'll come here. Let me look at the width. Let's get the width here. So this is 7 points. So let me just copy this. So this is another way to do it. Come here to the width here and then paste it. So this will give us, so this will not be in the same line as the other one. So I'll move it here. Okay, so that's fine. So I have this as bolded, format, black, bolded, the same thing here, black, bolded, and I'll add my labels. So this will be totals, and what else? Format here, bold, black. Let me see. I think I'll make it right align. Make it right align. All right. All right. So I have this. So let's check. Okay, not bad. So we have this. I think this is better. Now notice that this is the decimal places were removed. So I'll come here to report layer design, property sheet. On decimal places, I'll make it 0. Good. Yeah, decimal places, I'll make it 0. Are we learning? All right. So we have this. The line though, let me check. The line. Let me go to my format. Let me make it. It's 2 point already. It's 2 point already. Let me see this line. Okay, let me make it 1. Let me make it 1. It's 2 point already though. Let me make it 1. Let me check. Okay, 1 is fine. It's 1. All right, so we have this. Now the next thing we're going to do is, now notice that, look at this. So each of them here, 2025, with their own title, with their own total. That's what we want. So that's fine. Although the spaces here are too much. Design. Take it up a bit. Mhm. Okay, I think this is fine. Let's check. Okay. All right. Now what else? So we've done the report. The report must look like this. Now, so I'm going to remove that trader. I'm coming. Let me check. Let me go to print preview. Let me see what I'm working with. Okay. I'll remove that trader. Let's see what they're saying. When printed, the report must display each trader on a separate page and show the banner heading on each page. And show the banner heading on each page. So this is what we're going to do here. Design. So it needs to show it right here, right, on each page. So not report header is only at the first page. So this is what we are going to do here. We're going to remove this, right? And if you check it, you see what we are doing here. Still the same thing. Come here to design, and right here we're going to increase this a bit and move this to the next page, right? Bring it down a bit and bring it down here a bit. Yeah, let me do this here. The back color is going to be, yeah, it's the same thing. And this is right, and I'm going to bring this one here. So let's see how it looks like. Okay, seen it. Layout view. All right, so let me come to design view. I'll bring both of them here. All right, and then adjust this one a bit here. Take this one here, take it up. All right, all right, so we have this now. So that's done. Now they said must display on a separate page. But before we do that, now notice that all of them here, they're all white. So what do we do? If you look at it here, you see that it's not the same thing. If you go to your print preview, it's also not the same thing. So we need to make them white. So what do we do? Here in design view, I would right click here under the back color white, right, on the alternative color, alternative back color white. Right here on the details, back color is white. Again, alternative color, the alternative fill or back color is white. Trader footer fill color is white. The alternative here is also white. So if you come to print preview, you see that all of them is now white. Let me see. All of them is now white. Yeah, all of them is now white. Let me see. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so now we have this. Now, so what's this? Okay, so this, now look at what they said. They said must display each trader on a separate page and show the banner heading on each page like this. So I would right click here and then I'll click on, double click on it. I'll double click on the trader footer. Now, first new page. Yes. After section. Okay. After section. Then let's see. Print preview. Yes. Good. That's what they want. Can you see that? That's what they want. Let me see. I'm looking at the space here. Oh, my space here is too. I didn't make that black. Did I? Yeah, I did. So I'll bring it down a bit. It's too. Let me click here. I'm holding my control to do this. So I'll bring it down. Yeah, I think this is better. So let's check now. Print preview. Okay, I'm okay with it. This is good. This is good. So each of them is like this. To the last one. Okay, this one here is showing um the total for it. And we don't really need it though. So design view. So I'll delete this. We don't need it. Report footer, we don't need it. And I would close my report footer. Good. Print preview. So if I come here, better. That's what we want. 30. Perfect. We don't need anything there. So you need to remove it as well. Are you learning? So you need to remove that. So that's fine. So done. They said export the report. So on a separate page, this is done. Export the report. Export the report to a PDF file named week 21 report, followed by your center number, candidate number. So I'll just copy this. Copy. So I'm going to save this. Right. And I can also save it. Print preview. I can do print. Microsoft Print to PDF. Choose where it's going to be. It's going to be AS and A level. 2025 examination. So it's going to be this. My center number is going to be AN017 2025. So I'm going to save it. All right, so save my work. Then I will check. So this is how it's supposed to be. Check this. Yes. And this is Auto City. Let me check. The last one. The last one is going to be this. Auto Cars. And that's all. All right, so that is all for this paper. It's been a step-by-step, different parts to each part. I had to break it down, break the video down part by part, so you can take your time and learn and get the very best. All right, thank you very much for staying with me to this paper, and hope you're able to learn something. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.